Good evening, guys. Once again, welcome back to the session. So in this session, it's going to be out now ratios and proportions. Okay. So before getting into the topic, let me quickly introduce about myself. My name is Kabilan. I'm a mechanical engineer with 3 years of teaching experience in the field of management exams. I've also converted various Indian Institute of Management. And if you personally like my videos and stuff, kindly don't forget to follow me on the Unacademy Learning app. And you can also follow me, reach out to me on my Telegram channel, Unacademy_Kabilan. Okay. And you can also follow me, on the social media platform, that is my YouTube channel and Telegram channel. And talking about the CAT T20 test series, we'll be having 10 questions each of 30 minutes will be given for the 10 questions every day. So it starts at 22nd of March, so it's going to be from Monday to Saturday, that is still 27th of March, and the timing exactly for every day is 7 to 7:30 p.m. Okay, and on Sunday, that is on 28th of March, we'll be going for a detailed analysis of the test series. Okay, so let's say if you top the test, for example, if you attend tomorrow and if you get 10 out of 10 questions right, you'll be winning exciting rewards worth rupees 18,000. Okay, and also we have this weekly scholarship test happening every week. So the next scholarship test is going to be on 28th of March, timing exactly at 12 p.m. That is on Sunday. So we can take it live to compete with the best actually, and you can also register now for free by using my unlock code KAPI10. So it's going to be undoubtedly the India's largest scholarship test for CAT exam, guys, and it is super fast and fun with all India live leaderboard displayed for you, and you can identify and rectify the weak areas in your preparation through the detailed video solutions that we provide. Okay, so mark the date. It's going to be on 28th of March, timing exactly at 12 p.m. on Sunday, the coming Sunday. Okay, and we have this iconic batch kickstarting for CAT 2021. What makes it different from the normal Plus batch is that you'll be getting all the benefits of Plus. Along with that, you'll be put up with a personal mentor who will be guiding you throughout your preparational process, and we'll be concentrating on the test analysis and reports, followed by the OMH preparation as well. Okay, so we'll be the mentor will be a graduate from the top B schools, and here we have the students who aced CAT 2020 with flying colors. Okay. And this one beautiful feature called Ask a Doubt, where in the Unacademy Learning app you could see here, you simply click it and take a picture of the question which really troubles you or which you have doubts or clarifications. Take a photograph of it, crop it down to the specific question, and kindly don't forget to mention under which topic it falls under. For example, if that question is from ratios and proportions, kindly don't forget to mention it falls under the quantitative aptitude. Okay, send it to us and sit tight, you'll be receiving the solution very soon. Okay, so this is one beautiful feature, guys, and we have the students who aced CAT 2020 with flying colors. These are all our learners. So if you aspire to be one for the next year, that is for CAT 2021, you can start enrolling in our batches, which are starting on 20th of March. It's going to be the Legend Batch 2.0 for CAT 2021. 22nd, it's going to be the starter batch 2.0 for CAT 2021. 24th, it is absolute weekday morning batch for CAT 2021. So these are the batches which are keep starting, and if you find it flexible in any of the batches here, kindly enroll now. Okay, the reason why I'm telling you to enroll as soon as possible is that the price hike is happening soon for the subscriptions, both for the Plus and iconic batches. Okay, so if you take up the subscription right now, you'll be perfectly eligible for the before tariff, and if you wait for, or if you get delayed, definitely in a couple of days after tariff will be implemented. So if you're in a proper mindset to take up the subscription for CAT, just do it right now. It's going to be the perfect time, right? So you can save hell out of money, but because you can able to see the differences here, right? For the 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months of subscriptions, right? Fine, guys. So with that, let's quickly get into the topic of ratios and proportions. So here we have the first question. Let's try to solve this. Yeah, come on. So this is my question. First question, they say if A is to B is equal to M is to N, and then P is to C is equal to P is to Q, and C is to D is equal to R is to S, then you need to find what is the value of D is to A. That's the question. What is the value of D is to A? Come on guys, let's try to do this. This equals what? Just go for it, right? They say that A is to B is M is to N. So can I say A by B is equal to M by N? Which means if A is M, then B is N. That's what it means. Like in the same way, can I say B by C is equal to P by Q? Which means if P is P, then C is Q. And here we have C by D is equal to R by S. Which means if C is R, then D is S. You need to find what is the ratio of D is to A. Come on, guys. So what I can do exactly here, listen carefully. Let me try to do this question. Yeah. So here, if at all, if I want to find what is the ratio of D by A. Yeah. If I want to find what is the ratio of D is to A is nothing but D by A. How can you find D by A? Can I say D by A is nothing but, it's going to be D by C into C by B into B by A. Is that clear? What I did here exactly, listen carefully guys. If at all, if I want to find what is the ratio of D by A, D by A is nothing but, see, if I try to multiply D by C into C by B into B by A, where CC gets cancelled, BB gets cancelled, and ultimately you'll be left with D by A. So, what is D by C? I know the fact that C by D is R by S. If C by D is R by S, then which implies D by C will be what? The reciprocal of it, S by R. So D by C is S by R, and B by C is P by Q, means C by B will be Q by P, right? And like in the same way, A by B is M by N, means P by A will be N by M. That's simple. We got this, right? So, if you try to multiply this, what you'll be getting exactly? You'll be getting NQS divided by MPR. That's it. So short, the answer for this question, it's going to be option C. That is, the value or the ratio of D is to A is nothing but NQS divided by MPR. Is that clear, guys? Just give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Let's go for the next question. Come on. And if you're in the live chat, kindly give me a hi so that I can able to acknowledge. Yes, absolutely. Humaira Khan, absolutely. It is helpful for IBMAT. You can concentrate on this. Ratios and proportions is very much important for the IBMAT session, right? This is absolutely applicable for IBMAT as well. You can concentrate on this. Okay. So let's go for the next question. Come on, quickly. Yes. The next question here, you have rupees 16,000 that are to be distributed between B and A such that B gets rupees 4,000 less than A. Okay, this is your question, guys. You need to find the ratio of the amount received by A to that received by B. We will find exactly what is the ratio here. Come on, just go for it. What's going to be the absolute option for this question? Absolutely, guys, this session is helpful for IB MAT, CMAT, and CAT preparations. Why? Because ratios and proportions is one inevitable topic that we really need to concentrate, okay, when it comes to quantitative aptitude. So you can literally take the session for IB MAT, granted CMAT and CAT as well, okay? There is no doubt about it. So come on, let's go for the question. So what they say here, such that B gets 4,000 less than A. So can I say B is equal to A minus 4,000? This is what this equation I'll be arriving at. So I know the fact that rupees 16,000 is distributed between A and B. So I know the fact that A plus B is equal to 16,000. And if that is the case, I'll substitute A, and for place of B, I'll substitute A minus 4,000. That is equal to 16,000. Can I say 2B is equal to 20,000 such that the value of A is going to be 10,000? I got the value of A to be 10. So if value of A is 10, the amount received by B will be 6,000. That's it. So you are asked to find what is the amount received by A and B. A has received 10,000. B has received 6,000. So simply just do it. If you try to simplify the ratio, you'll be getting it as option B, 5:3. That's it. Is that clear? Is that clear, everyone? Just if you have got the answer already, you can simply, let me know on the live chat so that I can able to acknowledge it. Come on, we'll go for the next question quickly. Yes, the next question for you. Try to understand the question. They're asking you the mean proportion between 72 and 128. Okay, so if that is the case, this is nothing but in between 72 and 128, you are asked to find what is the mean proportion here exactly. So how can you denote it actually? I can write it as 72 into, let me take X to be the mean proportion here. If I take X to be the mean proportion, I can say that 72 into X is equal to X into 128. That's what it means. Right? Very simple. So from this, I can say that this one is actually good. If you take mean proportion, multiply this one into this one, and it is equal to this one into this one. That's what it means. So X into X is equal to X square, which is equal to 72 into 128. That's it. So if at all, if you try to find the value of X, X is equal to square root of 72 into 128, you do. How much you'll be getting here exactly? So we 9,216. And if at all, if you try to take the square root of 9,216, this goes exactly 96. So the mean proportion of between 72 and 128 is nothing but 96. Is that clear, guys? Very important. Yes. We'll go for the next question. A sum of rupees 2,000 is divided into two parts such that one part is invested at 10% simple interest and the second part at 15% simple interest. Okay. After 2 years, if rupees 460 are received as interest, then the ratio of investment of first and second part is what exactly? That's your question. Come on, guys. Again, an interesting question where a ratio has been incorporated with interest, simple interest. Okay, so we have an incorporation of ratio and simple interest. Very important question. Let's try to do this. Yes. So what I can simply do, if I take x, see they say here 2000 is divided into two parts. They didn't mention 2000 is exactly divided into two parts. If they say it is exactly divided into two parts, then I can say 1000 is for the first scheme and second is for the second simple interest scheme. But it is not in that way. Here they have divided this 2000 in some sort of ratio. So let me take x to be the principal for the simple interest where the interest rate is at 10% per annum. And if I take the second principal to be 2000 minus x, where the interest rate is at 15% per annum, then I can say that the sum of two interests which I received is 460. So here it's going to be the principal into the number of years is 2 and the rate of interest is 10 divided by 100 plus here the simple interest is how much? The principal is 2000 minus x into the number of years is 2 into the rate of interest is 15 divided by 100, which will be equal to the sum of two interest, both the interest schemes for 2 years, it is 460. That's it. Now let's try to solve this out. So 20 goes exactly 5, we'll be getting x by 5, right? So we'll be getting x by 5 plus, try to multiply inside. 15 into 2 is 30. So 30 means you'll be getting, so if it becomes 30, 0 and 0 goes out and you'll be getting 6000 minus 3x by 10 is equal to 460. So if you take LCM, it is 10 actually. So 2x plus 6000 minus 3x is equal to 4600. From this, can I say x is equal to 1400? So I got the value of x to be 1400. They're asking you what is the ratio of investment made. If I invested 1400 in scheme 1, right? If I invested 1400 in scheme 1, then in scheme 2 I would have invested 2000 minus 1400. If I do, I'll be getting 600. So this goes exactly 7:2. So the ratio here exactly is option 3. 7:3 is the actual ratio of investment of first and second part. That's it. Is that clear, guys? Just give me a thumbs up if you're clear with this. Let's go for the next question. Come on. Yes. If a cartoon containing a dozen glasses drop, which of the following cannot be the ratio of unbroken glasses to broken glasses? A very important question. Let's try to do this. Come on. You have a question that you have a cartoon which contains a dozen glass is dropped. A cartoon containing a dozen glass. A dozen means what? 1 dozen is actually 12 glasses, right? If they say 1 dozen of glass, it is 12 glasses a drop. Which of the following cannot be the ratio of unbroken glasses to broken glasses? That's your question. Come on. Try to do this, guys. Very interesting question. So what you can do exactly in this question, let me give you the clue. See, listen, you have a total of 12 glasses and they are asking you which of the following cannot be the ratio of unbroken to broken glasses. So listen very carefully. Can I say you have 12 glasses here. Fine. So if that is the case, I can say that for dividing 12 into 2, 12 into two whole numbers. If you try to divide 12 into two whole numbers, the sum of the terms of the ratio must be a factor of 12. What it is exactly? Try to listen here. If you try to divide 12 by two whole numbers, then the sum of the ratios which you have got must be a factor of 12. What does it mean here exactly? If you take these two ratios, that is 2:1, try to add both the ratio. No, 2:1 will give you what? 3. 3 is actually a factor of 12. Is that clear? 3 is actually a factor of 12. Why? Because if you write 12, you can write this as what? 3 into 4. Here 3 is a factor of 12. And if you take this, these two, option B, 3 plus 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 is again a factor of 12. So this can be the ratio. This can be the ratio. But if you go for the option C, where you have the sum of ratio to be what? 3:2. You have the sum of ratio to be 3:2. 3 plus 2 will give you 5. 5 is not a factor of 12. But if you go for the last ratio, 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 is again a factor of 12. So from this, I can say that the option C, that is 3:2, cannot be the ratio of unbroken to broken glasses. That's it. A very simple question. First of all, nothing to complicate here, guys. Listen very carefully. They are asking you, you have a dozen of glasses, that is 12 glasses, and if you try to drop it, how many will be broken and how many will not be broken? That's what your question. That's not your question. What is your actual question? What cannot be the ratio of broken is to unbroken or unbroken is to broken, whatever the case. If you want to find what cannot be the ratio, then you need to simply see the sum of the ratios. If the sum of the ratio is actually a factor of 12, then that can be the ratio. If the sum of the ratio is not a factor of 12, then that cannot be the ratio of unbroken and broken. So the answer for this question is option C, guys. Yes? We'll go for the next question. Come on. Yes, try to do this. That is, you have a tiny money bank containing rupees 150 paise and 25 paise coins, which are in the ratio 1:2:3. Fine. If the total value is rupees 154, you need to find the number of 25 paise coins, how many it is. That's the question. Come on, just do it. Just do it and let me know what is the right option for the given question. Come on. Guys, let's try to do this. That is the ratio, the number of coins it is given. So 1 rupee coin is to 50 paise coin is to 25 paise coin. It is you have 1 is to 2 is to 3. Let's say if you have the number of 1 rupee coins, let's say if you have 10x, then the number of 50 paise coins, you'll be having it as 20x. And the number of 25 paise coins, you'll be having it as 30x. Let me take a multiple of 10x, 20x, and 30x. Okay, you can even take x, 2x, and 3x also. No problem with that. But just for my easy convenience. Okay, and they say that the total value is rupees 154. So what I can do exactly here now? I know the fact that if I try to add money value to the number of coins which I got, I have 10x of 1 rupee coins. So 10x into 1 plus I have 20x of 50 paise coins. 20x into money value is what? 0.5 plus I have 30x of 25 paise coins. If I try to add money value, it's going to be 0.25, which will give you the total value of the money which you have here to be 154. So if I try to get this out, 10x plus 10x plus what exactly? 30 into 0.25. So we'll be getting 7.5x is equal to 154. From this, can I say 27.5x is equal to 154, such that x is equal to 154 by 27.5. So I'll be getting the value of x to be 5.6. Right? You've got the value of x to be 5.6. Now, what is the question? They're asking you how many number of 25 paise coins. So simply take it here, 30 into 5.6. That's it. If you try to do so, the number of coins which you'll be having here is option A, 168. That's it. Very simple. Is that clear, guys? You'll be having 168 25 paise coins, and if you try to do this, when 20 into 5.6, this is gonna give you 112 50 paise coins, and number of 1 rupee coins, if you try to do 10 into 5.6, this will give you 56 1 rupee coins. That's it. Clear everyone? So we'll go for the next question. That is, the annual salary of ABC is in the ratio, it is the proportion 3:4:5. If C's annual salary is rupees 80,000 more than that of A, you need to find what is B's monthly salary. Come on. Again, an easy question for you. Go for it. So what we can do exactly here, the annual salary of ABC, let me take the salary of A to be 3x, salary of B to be 4x, and the salary of C to be 5x. And I know the fact that the C salary is C is equal to A plus 80,000. Okay. So can I say 5x minus 3x is equal to 80,000? That is salary of C minus salary of A. If I do, I'll be getting 80,000, such that 2x is equal to 80,000 and the value of x is equal to 40,000. So from this, if I try to find what is the monthly, annual salary of B, the annual salary of B will be $1,60,000, right? So if B has got 1,60,000 as annual salary, and if I want to find B's monthly salary, they are asking you what is the B's monthly salary. So simply try to divide this 1,60,000 divided by 12. That's so if you try to divide 1,60,000 by 12, you're getting exactly 13,333 point. The answer it is option B, right? Option B, 13,333.33 is actually the monthly salary of B. This 1,60,000 is actually the annual salary of B, right? Annual salary, and the monthly salary means you need to divide it by 12 so that you'll be getting option B, right? Very good to go. Next question, come on. Try to solve this. That is, you have rupees 5,625 is divided among A, B, C, so that A may receive half as much as B and C together receive. So what does it mean exactly? A does receive half of as much as B and C together. So it's going to be A is equal to B plus C by 2. And B received 1/4 of what A and C together as received. Okay. So you need to find what is the share. The share of A is more than that of B by how much? That's your question. Come on, guys, just go for it. So these are the only two leads that you have been given. That is, A received half as much as B and C together received, and B has received 1/4 of what A and C together has received. Right. So you need to find what is the share of A is more than that of B by how much. That's the question. This 5,625 is being divided among A, B, and C. Right. So can I say from this A plus B plus C is equal to 5,625? Right? If I try to add the shares of all A, B, and C, I'll be getting 5,625. And what I can do exactly here? Can I substitute B is equal to 1/4 of A plus C here? If I try to substitute here, so that I'll be getting A is equal to 1/2 of B is 1/4 of A plus C plus C. That's what I'll be getting, right? So what exactly? You'll be getting A is equal to 1/8 of A plus 2C, such that 2A is equal to 2A is 8A, right? We're getting 8A is equal to A plus 2C. So that 7a is equal to 2c. So I'll be getting the value of c is equal to 7 by 2a. Right? Like in the same way, you try to substitute it here. If you try to substitute it here, then you'll be getting b is equal to 1 by 4 of a is nothing but a plus c is nothing but 7 by 2a. To take LCM, b is equal to, so that you'll be getting 1 by 4 of 2a plus 2 plus 7, it's going to be 9a by 2. Such that you'll be getting b is equal to 9 by 8a. Try to substitute all these values here. You'll be getting a, b is actually 9 by 8 of a, and c is actually 7 by 2 of a, which is equal to 5625. So the LCM is exactly 8. So 8 plus 9, it's going to be 17. 17 plus 7, it's going to be 24. 24a is equal to 5625 into 8. So that it goes exactly 3 times, and a is equal to, and if you try to divide 5625 divided by 3, this goes exactly 1, 8, 7 and 5. So 1865 is the share of A, and you need to find what is the share of B. B is actually, B is equal to 9 by 8 of 1875. So if you try to do so, you'll be getting 2 times 16 and then 2 times 16 again. So the value of the difference, if you try to see here, here we have got, that is b plus c is equal to 2a, and a plus b plus c is equal to 3a. Right? If I try to add a on both sides, I'll be getting a plus b plus c is equal to 3a. And I know the fact that b plus c is 2a means, so if I try to find, if 3a is equal to 5625, then a will be exactly 1875. Right? So this is the value of a. And again, I know the fact that b is equal to 1 by 4 of a plus c. So a plus c is equal to 4b, and I can say that a plus b plus c is equal to 5b if I try to add b on both sides. Right? So then I'll be getting 5625 divided by 5 is equal to b. So the value of b will be exactly 1325. I mean 1125, and if you try to find the difference out of it, A minus B, that is 1875 minus 1125. You'll be getting the difference to be exactly 750%. The answer it is option A. 750 is the right option for the given question. Okay. So we'll go for the next question, guys. Come on. The students of 3 classes are in the ratio 3:4:5. If 15 students are increased in each class, then the ratio changes to 6:7:8. I'm just, can I say 3x plus 15 is to 4x plus 15 is to 5x plus 15 is equal to 6:7:8. Right. We need to find the total number of students before the increase was. What was the total number of students before the increase, right? So come on, guys, just try to do this. So let me take, initially you have 3x number of students in the first class and 4x number of students in the second class and 5x number of students in the third class. So you have an increase of 15 students in each class, right? So if that is the case, can I say 3x plus 15 divided by 6 is equal to 4x plus 15 divided by 7. That's a ratio, no? That's a new ratio, right? From this, if I try to cross multiplicate, I'll be getting 21x plus 105 is equal to 24x plus 90, such that 3x is equal to 15, x is equal to 5. They're asking you the total number of students before the increase. So try to add this up. 5x plus 9x plus 3x, you'll be getting exactly 12x. So 12 into 5 you do, will be getting it to be 60. The answer is absolutely option D. 60 is the total number of students before the increase. That's a question, right? Is that clear, guys? Is that clear, everyone? So from this already existing 3x plus 15 is actually the number of new students who are joined each class. Like in the same way for this year, 4x plus 16. So this by this will be equal to this by this. That's what it means, right? The next question. A sum of money is divided among ABC so that each rupee A gets, B gets 75 paise and C gets 45 paise. If if C's share is rupees 81, you need to find the sum is. What is the sum exact? Guys, listen very carefully. If at all, if I try to take these three in the ratio, A is to B is to C. So A gets each rupee. So if you try to convert all things in paise, 1 rupee is 100 paise, B gets 75 paise, and C gets 45 paise. Try to break this out. This goes exactly 20 is to 15 is to 9. Right. Now I know the fact that C has got 81 rupees. So from this, can I say, if you try to, C share is, if I say, if C share, if it is rupees 9, then the sum is, if you try to add all the ratios, then it's going to be that is exactly 9 by the total ratio. If you try to add 44, 9 by 4 of x is equal to 81, such that this goes exactly 9. So x is equal to 9 into 44. If you try to do so, you'll be getting 396. That's it. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear? So the total share, the sum of all three, it is option C. 396 is the sum of the money with A, B, and C respectively. Okay, that's it. So nothing to complicate here. You need to find the simplified ratio. After that, 9 by 4. 9 by 44 is nothing but the total ratio of A, B, and C. So 9 part out of the total 44 parts of the total money, if it is 81, then the total money will be exactly 396. That's it. Clear? We'll go for the next question. Rupees 624 has been divided among ABCs in such a way that if their shares be diminished by rupees 7, 8, and 9 respectively, the remainders are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3. You need to find what is the share of A. A very important question. Come on. Try to do this. Get me the right option out of 4. You know the fact that rupees 624 is being divided between these three, right? So if that is the case, and they already said if their shares be diminished by rupees 7, 8, and 9, what does it mean actually? You're trying to reduce rupees 7 for A, rupees 8 for B. Diminished means you're trying to reduce it, right? And rupees 9 for C. Can I say the remainder what I'll be getting here after the diminishing? It's going to be 624 minus 7 plus 8 plus 9 into. What exactly it will be? 7 plus 9 plus 8, it is 17 and 24. So you'll be getting 600. So this is what the remainder should be having. And they say that the remainders are in the ratio 1 is to 2 is to 3. Fine. So, if you try to find what is the share of A, the share of A is nothing but this is the ratio of A and this is the total ratio. So it's going to be 1 by 3 plus 2 plus 1, it's going to be 6. Of 600 you do, you'll be getting 100. Better not stop with this. Also try to add this diminished share of A. What is the diminished share of A? It is 7. So the exact share of A, it is option D, 107. That's it. Okay. They're asking you what is the share of E. They didn't ask you what is the share of E. Share of A after diminishment. Okay. So we need to simply find what was the original share of A. That's it. Okay. The next question. A and B are two alloys of gold and copper prepared by mixing metals in the proportion 7 is to 2 and 7 is to 11 respectively. Okay. So you have two alloys A and B and you have two metals here. That is the gold, how it is written exactly in the periodic table, right? It's AU into copper, right? Copper, I think it is Cu. I mean, it's copper. So the gold is to copper ratio here, it is 7:11 for alloy A, and 7:2 for alloy A and 7:11 for alloy B. And they say that if equal quantities of the alloys are melted to form a third alloy C, right? You're taking equal quantity of it. You need to find the proportion of gold and copper in the alloy C will be what? That's a question. Come on guys, just try to do this. So let's say, for example, what I do here, let me take 10 kgs of alloy A and alloy B, and if I try to melt it down. So in 10 kg, in alloy A, I'll be getting how many? I'll be getting 7/9 of 10 if you try to do it. So we'll be getting 70/9. So in 10 kgs, you'll be getting 70/9. This is to be the gold. And copper, if you see, we'll be getting 20/9. This is to be the copper. Like in the same way, if you take 10 kgs in alloy B, why 10 kgs for both alloy and A and C? It is not 10 kg. You can take whatever kgs you want, but try to make sure that you take equal quantities of both alloys. So if you take 10 kgs of alloy B, you'll be getting 70/18 of gold and 110/18 of copper. Fine. So what you need to do, you're trying to melt these two. If you try to melt, you'll be getting an alloy 3, that is C. You need to find what exactly is the proportion. So if you try to add both the golds, 70/9 plus 70/18, this is actually the gold, which is to the copper, if you see. If you try to add both the coppers, 20/9 plus 110/9, 110/18. This is for the copper. So try to do this. LCM is 18. So we'll be getting exactly 140 plus 70/18 is 2. Here the LCM is again 18. So we'll be getting 40 plus 110/18. So it's going to be what exactly? 210/18 is to 150/18. So 18 goes out, 0 goes out, and if you try to simplify this goes exactly the 3 table, it will be 5:7. So the answer it is option D. 7:5 is exactly the proportion of gold and copper in alloy C. That's it. Is that clear, guys? Is that clear, everyone? Yes. So let's go for the next question. 24 liter of a mixture contains milk and water in the ratio 7:5. So we have 24 liter of mixture in which the ratio of milk and water it is 7:5 means 7 out of 12 parts is 24. That is, you'll be getting 14 liters to be milk and the rest of 10 liters to be water. Right. So what they say here, how much more water is to be added to get a new mixture containing milk and water in the ratio 5:7. So in the 24 liter mixture, I have 14 liters of milk and 10 liters of water. So if I keep this 10 liters of milk as it is, and with this 10 liters of 14 liters of milk as it is, and with this 10 liters of water, if I try to add X liters of water again, this will give me the new ratio of 5/7. That's it. So if at all, if I try to cross multiplicate, I'll be getting exactly 98 is equal to 50 plus 5x. So 48 is equal to 5x. So 5x is right. 5x. So from this, can I say 48 by 5? How much it goes exactly? 9 times 45, and you'll be left with 3. So it's going to be 9.6 liters. So the answer it is ultimately option D. With this 10 liters of water, you need to additionally add 9.6 liters of water, so that you'll be getting a new ratio of 5:7. That's it. Clear, everyone? Yes. Cool. Next question, guys. Come on. Next question for you. So you have a bag which contains 50 paise, 1 rupee and 2 rupee coins, which are in the ratio 2:3:4. And they've given you the total amount. So simply you can do what? You have 2x number of 50 paise coins, try to add the money value to it, it's going to be 0.5 plus. You have 3x number of 1 rupee coin, try to add the money value to it, into 1 plus. You have 4x number of 2 rupee coins, try to add the money value to it, you'll be getting the total amount to be 240. That's it. If you get this equation right, then you'll be getting the answer right. That's it. So what you will be getting here exactly? So it's going to be 1x plus 3x plus 8x is equal to 240. From this, can I say I'll be getting 12x is equal to 240, such that the value of x is equal to 20. They're asking you what is the total number of coins which you have. So what you need to do, add all the ratios. 3 plus 4, 7, 7 plus 2, 9. So 9 into 20, you'll be getting exactly 120. Answer it is option C. You have 120 number of coins, so 50 paise, 1 rupee and 2 rupee coins, all three put together. That's it. Just give me a thumbs up, guys, if you're clear with this. Come on. So that's it. We have come to the conclusion for today's session, and I hope this session was useful for everybody. And there is one predominant doubt asked by a lot of aspirants here. See, this session is absolutely helpful for all the aspirants who are preparing for CAT 2021, for all the aspirants who are preparing for IPMAT 2021, who are preparing for CMAT again. So definitely, and also for TISNET. Okay. So this session is absolutely helpful for this. Not only this session, all the sessions which I'm taking here is absolutely helpful for all these courses. Okay, for all these exams. So you can undoubtedly watch the sessions completely and try to learn along with us, right? So feel free, keep learning with us. With a positive note, we'll try to meet again in an interesting session. Until then, it's a very good night for everybody. See you all in the next session. Bye bye. Thank you.